Liberians. We are here victim of human trafficking.
And there are so many others out there.
So many others out there. The Chinese, they don't want to release us. We are here in Burmese,
They are
Myanmar.
lying that we are not here.
Here in Burmese, Myanmar.
Kool,
Working 18 hours every day.
Mountain compound.
No money. Victim. Mountain compound here.
In Kool, Cayenne State.
Please, you guys to come for us.
They are lying to you that we want to work, we don't want. The police, the military that was sent to rescue us today, maybe they paid them because when they came to rescue us, they just laughed at us. I cried to them, please rescue me, rescue me. They just laughed. They were Indian military. They just laughed and left me there crying.
Almost 5 different nationalities.
Kenyan, Ugandan, Ethiopians, Kenyan, Ugandans.
Yeah.
Please, UN.
By rebels with guns. We are surrounded by rebels with guns.
They're out there.
They are the ones threatening us. We must walk with guns at head like this, as if we
Now we are closed in the room.
Slavery time. Yeah, we call upon the United Nations, our various embassies. We are here, Cameroonians, Ugandans, Kenyans, Nigerians, Liberians. We are here victim of human trafficking.
And there are so many others out there.
So many others out there. The Chinese, they don't want to release us. We are here in Burmese,
They are
Myanmar.
lying that we are not here.
Here in Burmese, Myanmar.
Kool,
Working
Cayenne
18 hours
State.
every day.
Mountain compound.
No money. Victim. Mountain compound here.
In Kool, Cayenne State.
Please, you guys to come for us.
They are lying to you that we want to work, we don't want. The police, the military that was sent to rescue us today, maybe they paid them because when they came to rescue us, they just laughed at us. I cried to them, please rescue me, rescue me. They just laughed. They were Indian military. They just laughed and left me there crying.
Almost 5 different nationalities.
Kenyan, Uganda.
We had a meeting yesterday in the market, people there to go in the market. Excuse me? What's the way of we need this sound. The wind is here. We need, no. We need the sound. Yeah. There's no good thing about it. We need the market. We need the sound. What about Ashman? We need to use the sound. So we cannot use the sound off for the market. That's what we created. That's not coming. We need the sound. Yeah. What about Ashman Street? Ashman Street. The whole street. They won't be in the street. We need the sound. The president will tell you what to say, but for now, that basically that's how we need. They're working with the Senate Penny guy. They are working with the Senate Penny guy. We are ready now for next week. We are ready right now to move there. We got spaces. We're ready to just work the whole place. We can get our own place. We can put an announcement on the radio. Exactly so. Right now, we told you this in the market. We can do it. And I'm just a question. And I'm just a quote.
So that's a solution given by the city mayor. That those that are selling here on Percy Street should now move to Raleigh Town Market.
Don't think about other people. I want to have people else. From this suffering code, what
has not ruled yet. The court has reserved ruling. But again, consistently during the process, the court has insisted that we must follow the law. And the law is simple that we must follow Article 33 and Article 49. The speaker is still the speaker. He won't take it out of the Article. So we are just waiting now for the final ruling. But again, it was that clear in the proceedings.
If they really go against you, are you going to accept it?
We've always said that we are people who follow the rules, the law. But again, I've just told you, all of the proceedings that went on, it was consistently said that we must follow the law. And the law that we must follow was quoted that we must follow Article 33 and Article 49.
So
there is nothing called majority.
So in short,
absentees, they can come to session.
So in short, it still counts of the due process.
The due process. Who is the speaker? The speaker is political. And it's that clear. For you to get rid of political power, you must have 49 people. Until that's the law.
There is this allegation from Honorable Yeke Kodoba that you as chairman of always.
I want to deal with the court issue today.
Okay.
When Yeke Kodoba speaks, you can ask him for clarity. The day I get ready to speak, I will speak on my own. I'm not Yeke Kodoba.
Yes, but he said you.
I thought you wanted to ask me about the issue.
Yeah, we did already.
So thank you very much. Let me go and have my lunch. I'm coming back with a bit of my damas. Speaking of Yeke Kodoba on issues, when I get ready to speak, as chairman with
equally by our constituents. And we brought you people as a delegate to join us. Your behavior will make you to stay here for longer. Because not all the lawmakers that are here will be re-elected. Some will go. But when you are staffer in that area and your comportment with the others are good, you can say, no, your boy is intelligent, this lady is intelligent, and lead their own families, not only the political opposition, and let's say on into central administration.
Big person will die in a country. We're not happy. Then Yahweh and not God. I will swear there for it. My big person, y'all bury big person in the country in the future. Y'all will bury them. Y'all put on a record. Y'all will bury big person in the country. I finish swearing blackout here. Yahweh will lose. Man, I will not born and won't be our. Thank you so much. Big person will die in a country. We're not happy. Then Yahweh and not God. I will swear there for it. My big person, y'all bury big person in the country in the future. Y'all will bury them. Y'all put on a record. Y'all will bury big person in the country. I finish swearing blackout here. Yahweh will lose. Man, I will not born and won't be our. Thank you so much. Big person will die in a country. We're not happy. Then Yahweh and not God. I will swear there for it. My big person, y'all bury big person in the country in the future. Y'all will bury them. Y'all put on a record. Y'all will bury big person in the country. I finish swearing blackout here. Yahweh will lose. Man, I will not born and won't be our. Thank you so much.
Or I would recommend people to work in an office. Even though it's difficult to be neutral, but you gotta be professional. We saw a lot of things here being a sucker. Other people booing at us, other people clapping for us. You not come from Utu market.
Say a pleasant good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Many thanks for joining us again this wonderful Thursday morning. Happens to be April 3rd, 2025. That's how the year stands. I'd like to say to all of you, always a pleasure having joining us from across the world, watching us, following us on our Kool radio online, as well as Kool 91.9 and all of our outlets where you can watch or share the video as well. Ask somebody to watch. But this is where we bring you all of the trending events in Liberia, national issues to discuss that move the country forward. It's a pleasure having you watching and listening this morning. We say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you based on your timeline. The information about me at your doorsteps, in the offices, your businesses, in your vehicles, on the motorbikes, in the keke, in Uganda they call what we call keke, they call the bula, But we'd like to say good morning to all of you. You are welcome to this edition. My name is Wiki Brooks. We know the introduction, but I'm here this morning. Sakano is the man behind the camera, producing all of the videos and sound this morning. We'd like to say thank you to the entire management team. Ambassador Vi is around the corner. Emmanuel Gabigeto as well. Together, we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful conversation this morning. It promises to be great, stimulating, very, very, very thought-provocative. Your views and opinions are well respected on this platform, but what supersedes has to do with facts. And that's why we do. We do not just break the news, but we balance the news. Without fear, without favor, we speak undiluted truth. Walk on. Let's walk the walk, talk the talk, and have a very good time as we all together, collectively, shift the paradigms of our democracy. New narrative. We have to change the old narrative to the new one. Welcome this morning. Take a breather to be right back this morning.
Or you now went to Abidjan supermarket to buy goods. Why are you sweating on a load? You say you put my load. You ever spend money in a supermarket? Anything that concern you, you don't put yourself in like your mother, your parents are making force. They take away your mother. When your father curses you, it will affect you. When you support your father, when your mother curses you, it will affect you. You know that? Yeah. Be the one to say, Mama and Papa, they think you're doing is wrong. But don't tell sir. The majority of you are doing, including even my office staff, they saw whether I started work. But I told them, I said, look, with all this, if I saw you insulting any of the other law enforcement officers, I will sack you. Because I don't want to endanger the future. You don't love each other, this country, and one country, and we will build it with understanding and respectability. The impacts are happening and become history. No more thing at the legislature, that's the whole matter of the day. You go or you come down. When you're not popular in your district, you will be elected. You were elected by the voice of electors. The majority brought you here.
Okay, folks, welcome this morning. It's good. It's good. That's what I say. It's actually promises to be great. Very stimulated this morning to look at critical national issues. And we want all of you to take up your political garments and listen to what we are about to unveil or to say. And your kind of opinion on this matter, and not to say because of political sentiment you want to defend, knowing fully well if it was in a revert, you will be talking something else. Now, yesterday, and we said that, I don't know, maybe at the end of the day, Ambassador Nathaniel Vi and myself might most likely open a church. Because we are not Messiah, but we see things every day. And when we say these things, it happened. When that issue of recent, the disruption of flights landing at the Robertson International Airport because of power outage and there was no light, we sat there to talk about it. We said, the next thing we know, they said they was only invited the authority from there. And they did it yesterday. So we do these people work, they get paid, we give them the sense of direction, they get paid and don't show appreciation. We make that work easier. We don't do it for them, we do it for the country. But they get hefty pay. And they show ingratitude to people who guided. You drink it from the fountain of knowledge. You sit there. Taxpayer money, our money, back out for you. They are still help to teach you. I give you sense of direction. And you sit there, the only thing you do is to receive the money. You sit there, when things happen, before you call. You raise the concern before you call. but you got oversight. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's so unfortunate that we got less fortunate people as lawmakers. So, let's be frank. I want you people to get mad. You're some of me. I can never appear. Never. Because the only thing I can do. You wait for things to happen before you start acting. You got committee on transport. You are not checking the sectors. You are not checking the sectors. You only waiting. I don't know, people can be on your needs. I'm not talking to every one of you. I'm talking to the bad ones. The ones who are there only because of the paycheck. Those inept lawmakers don't even know why they're there. We're teaching them here now. So why I get represented when you get off that place? We told you people, your catalog function, you cannot perform it. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? You should be checking. But that's the very same airport you use to travel. You only wait because one or two of your colleagues are on the flight and some of their relatives. That's how you manage to, you want to summon the authority there. You know, that's why Senator Musa said the backwardness of our country is because we have had bad leaders. And these are some of the justifications of having bad leaders. Look at what they told the people yesterday. I love how the people who appear before the Senate, I love how they belittle them by telling them the reason why the light went up because the birds that normally feed on the dump site were all on the transformer. So the bird, they didn't want to call it light up. They didn't want to pick it on it. Big much. Imagine that. Emmanuel, good morning first.
Good morning, Wiki. Good morning to Liberia and Liberians. By extension, foreign national in the better wave of our broadcast this morning. It's always good to be here, and I'm grateful to God for another opportunity to be alive.
It's good to be here again as well on this wonderful, wonderful day. Emmanuel, did you follow this thing yesterday?
Yeah, I was at the Liberian Senate in the chamber of the Liberian Senate where the public hearing was conducted, presided over by Senator Sir Joseph, who is the chair on transport, and co-chaired by Senator Edwin Melvin Snow, who is the chair on hydrocarbon also.
And just to say something, you see, these are the deception when we talk. Honorable Sir Joseph, not they respect his transport sector or his transport business that he's running in Liberia, running smoothly without any problem. This is one senator that completely broke down MTA before this government came. MTA was there existing by the name. All of the buses that were in the streets was Sir Joseph buses. And he could use that same airport every time to go abroad to bring buses, to go abroad and seek support for his institutions. But yet fail to have the oversight on how RRA being operated. You come back to tell us the transformer, one of the birds are all around, so one of them got stuck into it. That's the reason why, it took place. To make it more real, elaborate. What is the dead bird? What is the picture? Go ahead.
You know, this issue regarding the Rabos International Airport is an OH problem.
I don't even like to hear. I don't like to hear OH because we got to fix the thing, and this government must fix it. We talking about from the days of Charles Taylor. People die. And we did not fix it. Man, 12 years. We suffered the same thing. Under the former President George Bush, we suffered the same thing. Now under President Burger, we are suffering the same thing. What OH that we can fix?
That's the reason why it must be fixed. That's the reason why it should be fixed by this time. And that was the reason why Senator Darius Dillon said when the former government headed by former President George Weah, they were in the driving seat, they criticized the government for some of the very same elementary errors. Why is it that this particular administration or the issue at the Rabos International Airport cannot be solved? What is the reason? What is the actual cause? As we speak, according to those who appear, they said that they need extra 8 million to install solar plate light at the RRA, and there is an instrument called the ATM, the automatic turning on of every instrument. Like for example, as the ADC is going off, the generator is coming on automatically.
Yeah, you synchronize it. One day ADC goes up, right away the generator, it being synchronized one for another. Even if the generator up, it switches straight to the solar panel that support. Now, that's good. Even the DeLong that is speaking, he was part of the last government. These are issues, these are things that were said. There is no excuse for any one of them. And this government cannot have an excuse. Sir Joseph been over there for ever so long, from representative to senator. So, and that's why that's how they are deceitful. Because they shy away from failure of other government that they were part of pass over. You didn't because you lawmaker, you come from different parts. Look, when this government fail, all of them fail. It's not think because of unity party government today. The same way George Weah led government, the former President Weah led government, my black grand people thought that they failed there after 6 years. The Sir Joseph man himself said that he himself failed.
So the acting managing director of the Liberia Airport Authority is Jerome Mesco. So, and of course the technical man who is Jonathan C. Ennis is the deputy director for technical services at the Liberia Airport Authority. Which is shameful, it's embarrassing. The situation at the airport that day, it was so worrisome. In fact, these individuals should have been dismissed with immediate effect, so as to send a very clearing call to whoever assumed the position. Because when yesterday it was not good, it was rotten yesterday, today we have come to face it, and we still come with the same cheap and very lazy excuse or excuses. It tells us that those at the Rabos International Airport don't mean business. There's nothing, they should not even be there by this time.
And it's a clear indication that we can keep bringing this country to this level. Then we ask, who comes in to fix it? 12 years, we could not fix it. Another 6 years, we could not fix it. We into another 6 years, why will be fixed? We wait to see. But these are the problems. These guys are only sitting while they're waiting, only some people. They feel that they function. They sit there to have oversight. You can't be chairman on transport. You check these sectors. Go to the RIA, engage the management. Now the people asking for $8 million. You are allotting money, you're supporting the budget. You give them date amount of money. You should be asking them, come and say, now we're getting report that they're about to lay off 200 and some more person. And I said this on this evangelical platform. I said, at the end of the day, because they are not because flights are about to cancel coming to Liberia.
Yes. That's the result. This is what you have.
This is the economic cost that we are about to face.
It's just embarrassing. There's no other way to even place it.
Nobody ordered this thing.
I had an opportunity under the 54th legislature to have toured the entire RRA. In fact, the airport is completely out of date. We do not have a modern airport. We have the one they call a Chalekin Town. The way back airport is what we have now. We do not have a better airport. Where the plane or even taxi, the plane sunk over I don't know how many years. And this is another issue because when it happened under former President George Weah, the very same senator by them, the chair on transport of the former senator who also died from Bapolu County, Senator Daniel Flomo Niten, but then he was alive. He was the chair on transport. Senator Bocha Subway and all senators, Senator Wadner Chiefon Smith and all of them, they have a particular committee to have gone, which they went at the airport and toured the airport with the bus. While then, there were a lot of discovery. There were a lot of recommendations where the recommendations should have been like work on this thing. Up to today's date, we still have a deplorable airport. In fact, the current VIP lodge of the airport, as well as the presidential airport lodge, there are reports that in fact that whole airport should have had a mini hydro. The water is right there, not too far. The water is right there. Only to have a to construct the mini hydro so as to supply the airport. That has not been done. One, the airport have about 10 to 12 generators. Up to 10 to 12 generators. It is cemented. The entire runway has one generator that is directed. According to them, the reason why the plane even landed safely was the runway had light. Only the terminal, it was without light. That was the reason why you see the plane landed. Because before the plane would land, the Brussels airline would land. By that time, there was another plane that landed at about 5 p.m. during the midday, not midday, but during the early evening hours. The plane landed safely, so that plane there was no problem. But the Brussels came in a little bit late, and the runway had light, but there was no light at the terminal. So based upon this, that was the reason why you saw people using foam lights. And before the thing happened, according to them, the bread has been like on the transformer and it struck the transformer following that incident. And according to them, they said
why they reported.
That why they reported.
Yeah.
But they said there are a lot of dump sites around the
This
airport.
is the most shameful part
That's
of it.
the embarrassing part.
If you told us, we agree that bird struck the transformer, why will you have dump sites around the airport, the runway, area that should be clean, and make sure that technician or the technical post to get it, you putting things there for birds to go feed themselves from. That justification is too cheap. The president needs to sack them. Nobody should be sustaining them. That you give them marching order. Everybody go sit at home. You put your fire on your arm and go look for a new job. Because what given to you, you are irresponsible.
One reason why I agree to you on them being dismissed with immediate effect is that Jerome Mesco has been at the airport over 20 years.
My friend,
over 20 years.
My word, President Boga, he listened well. He will take action. And then you give people, you don't get vexed with me. Any kind of way you don't get vexed, you will leave on that.
You can be at the airport over 20 years.
1 whole month, I will make sure I call for your removal. 1 whole month, I'm not really leaving 1 day out.
But when you imagine you stay at Kool FM for 20 years, and then the repeated thing is happening. Who do you want?
It's because you are there for the paycheck.
Nothing embarrassed me yesterday during our hearing to have heard from those, government appointees telling the Liberian people that we have done sat around the Rabat International Airport.
You don't have done sat around your homes.
The birds being felled from the dump site around the area.
But the money now, the area that gave you the place to build a nice house, put it in fence, you don't want to see that around. But where you work, honestly earn your money, corrupt people at the same time. It's where you allow. So you want to tell me all of the waste, all of the waste company in this country, sanitation company in this country, you want to tell me that the RIA cannot look at one and have
the route that leads from the main entry of the Rabat International Airport leading to Charlesville. There's another huge dump site. When you go in Charlesville, it's on your left. It's a very huge dump site. And one thing the senator raised yesterday, they asked them, you as an institution, who do you subscribe with when it comes to the sanitation, the waste management team? According to them, they have a waste management team that collects their waste, but do not know where exactly these wastes are dumped.
No, we can't agree. The program said no, we can't.
But imagine one thing, it's 20 years you've been there. In fact, according to Mexico, the company or the RIA been there since former President Ellen Johnson said 12 years. Former President George Weah says there was nothing happening at the airport. That really triggered the senator to have getting so angry at him because they put on the posture of explaining the situation, but they were still laughing.
It's just unfortunate that we can sack lawmaker. The president don't have that kind of power. But those senators who were asking yesterday, the law should be gone by this time. Snow should be gone by this time. Sir Joseph should be gone by this time. They are all contributing to the failure of that RIA. So that posture of wearing Kool, we're going to sue the court people and be asking them. It's a schoolboy error. I'm not going to pamper anyone on it this morning. If they let the transformer that went on, let one person go walking. As little as I am, I'm subscribing. My debt is not wasted all around. Every Saturday, they carry the truck, they take it from there. They don't worry about a big institution.
The most discouraging part is for the leaders, the leaders of the Liberia Airport Authority to have figured out that several dump sites are around the airport is shameful, is embarrassing.
You admit it to. How can you have the last time against people burning dead or burning coal around the airport? You made the airport look like they just there for people to land. You don't care to manage it. You don't want to know what happened. The lives of the people now important. Employee welfare, you don't care about it. You also, that's what I said. You're also the entire airport. And so you said you want to also it. Snows are doing that and put money to that. Again, and they will say they don't want money. They will go look for people.
It's really
they'll put people in front here.
So let bring on Mesco, who is the acting managing director of the Liberia Airport Authority, and he one person who has stayed 20 years, 20 unbroken years. He is a former pilot and working at the airport for 20 years up to today's date.
You should understand, as a former pilot, airport, you should, that means he knows what he's doing, so he ain't moving there.
Seriously. So let's see what can get him on this morning. Listen to him.
And he's admitted is where the birds feed. So you know that it's always there.
Mm-hmm.
So now you as manager, what did you do if you have seen that surrounding as a former pilot, knowing fully well how the airstrip or the runway should be? So you know that these things, people are dumping dirt. And these birds are always there. So meaning they're keeping the place filthy. You go to a house right now, or their houses, everything tidy. But when it comes to working for government properties, they don't want to take care of it. They just leave it at that. You can't justify to us. And all of a sudden they're sitting down over there thinking they're doing good work for Liberia. You accept part and parcel. Look, I'm too pissed off this morning. I have never been like this. I hate to see people disgracing Liberia. It's a shame that if people wake up in the morning and wear plain clothes, tie, wear coat suit or the Magisa suit, or they call it the J con suit, and ride expensive car and do nothing. You are embarrassing other police who are focusing on the main issues, who are addressing critical national issues. You just there only one. You are not crassy lawmaker. You are not crassy lawmaker. You dare to solve issues. You serve your committee. You have to make sure you have the oversight. Sometimes you take the telephone and call the management team. What's going on at RRA? Sometimes you take them on away and call the board. And it's a shame to the board. They said they only want to get the money. What sort of corrupt people will find this country? Ungrateful, ingratitude people. You only want paycheck. They put you on the board to make sure you spearhead. You get there. You call management, man, the weekend is here, or we are supposed to meet like 2 or 3 times a year. This time, you can meet 15 times in a year. Every time you meet, you get your board fee.
Mm-hmm.
President Boga, my last warning, dismiss those people. I don't feel for anybody, dismiss those people. We got our families who are going out of Liberia coming back. We got Liberians who are going out coming back. These people are proving that they do not have the ability to manage our airport. Dismiss them. If you don't dismiss them, they will okay you. You will be in flight coming one day, no lie will be over there. And the people inside will tell them not to be alive, Liberian people on board to learn inside. Let them learn right here and die here. Because the own people want to learn right here. What sort of shame is this? You see them riding BBV, they walk, they're driving. That time I laugh over the morning. Eh? They told us, I will give it to you people nicely. Say, you okay, people, you will not have the job. The campaign is on. Here's Monroe. Here's Monroe. President Baga, take these people out of the position. There are people who here too. Very capable. Whether they turn the opposition black or in position or no position, find the right people to run that airport. That is chief for the only airport got. Then you get people who are reneging on full responsibility. We even got 2. One international airport. The people cannot manage it.
I want to see you do have 3 to 4.
They're all here. One international airport. We go almost 4 decades with one problem.
And from external report, there's even a crisis, leadership crisis. They're fighting among themselves.
Yeah, that is new thing around ministry agency now.
Fighting among
They
themselves.
everybody want to show I saw up for the party. I close to the other person. The same thing that brought the CDC-led government down is now showing himself. You got to get the job done. You brave to look out and tell her around the airport dump sites. You just say dump sites, we say dump sites.
But it is vividly seen, Wiki. When you go around the airport, you will see the very huge stockpile of dirt. And these things are so embarrassing. And yet,
poor sanitation.
we are 177. In a few months' time, we're 178. We are going gradually. Very old, no development. The Loon International Airport we have year in, year out, we have the very same problem.
We can manage it.
And these individuals will look at our faces and expect us to be smiling with them, giving them peanut butter or giving them fresh milk to drink, when an elementary error is already creating problem for us. You know what signal that was sent out if there were any casualty at that airport? Just for light to go off from the terminal, you see how it went wild. And those airlines that have already been negotiating to resume flight or to start official flight coming to Liberia, they will get discouraged. It's a very bad precedent we continue to set in this country. We must always do things that will lift the faces of Liberians outside and inside, rather than we always come out with the defensive posture. We allow the things to happen. Then we come with damage control, looking at some people, a serious amount of Liberians said that in fact there was or there is already a huge dump sites around the area. Hey man, for God in heaven's sake. According to the acting managing director, it is currently the time for bird to migrate. You are aware of all of these schedules. What mechanism have you put in place to prevent the damage occur? Now, this country. There was a question asked. Senator Dillon asked the acting managing director, what it costs to remove all of the dirt from around the airport. And he was talking about around 20,000 or a little over 20,000 to ensure that the dirt are removed.
So when I go for that money for that.
So then, the another question that was asked is that, hey, so since the damage occurred, what is the actual estimated cost of the damage Liberians, have received following the damage on the transformer leading to the ATM? The man is talking about somewhere around a little over. But I will bring you the excerpt so you can listen to some of the shame, like some of these Liberians who were appointed by the President of the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador, His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai. These individuals have embarrassed this country. They continue to put out a very bad signal. Some of the very same thing former President Weah and his Corps of officers were criticized for. They continue to reintroduce some of these things. We should not be discussing our airport to have power outage. We should not be talking about. Imagine, according to them, when the incident occurred, 3-4 days, they were using the generator, their own generator, because they have something around 10 to 12 generators at the airport. Then the LEC is there as a backup. When the transformer blew off, that was how LEC was not at the airport. Then they were using the generator because the generator is cemented. They have one for the terminal, they have one for the runway, they have various departments that these generators are providing power for. Where are we? How did we arrive at this point? When they were deliberating on this issue, they were smiling as though nothing had happened, as though they are even happy for what happened at the airport. But you know, sometimes you don't blame these people. We blame our leaders.
But these people also are the leaders.
Yeah,
responsibility dedicated to them. I said yesterday,
let these people be relinquished of their position
I
with
said,
immediate effect. Nothing different.
And I repeat, we have not had bad leaders in terms of president We have had bad people around our leaders. You know fully well the president will not be everywhere. And the Constitution gives the president that right to appoint, dismiss. You front, you cry, you pass through all sorts of people to get a job. They give you the job now. You turn, you relax. You can't take all that diet around it. Even for the president hearing that day, people should be gone by this time. I don't even want today to end on it. I don't want today to end on it. And they're listening to poor Akon and Nigeria. The entire management team must go.
They don't deserve being at the
airport. Brave to come tell us die around the airport.
That people don't deserve being at the airport.
So you know you're sitting there and so the people you're subscribing with, if they cannot come together, did you call them? What did you tell them? If they are not living up to the agreement, find another one. Today you're telling us bird. Tomorrow we ain't no one. So I'm thinking, what you tell us? The only international airport in Africa, oldest republic, is badly run by a group of inactive people. Yeah. They get a temerity to come stand before us and tell us this.
So let's bring on the acting head of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, Mr. Thomas.
You're supposed to call the name of the sanitation company. Why didn't you call the name of the sanitation company? You supposed to pack those diamonds when I came to the houses.
Mr. Thomas Gongiawon is the head of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. This is what he told the Liberian Senate yesterday. Let's listen to his deliberation as well. And you listen to earlier on listen to Mr. Mesco.
Incident affected the terminal. So because of the configuration, you don't have half of the place cleared by MC and half cleared by our eye. So we switched on to the air generator. And we were in the process of troubleshooting and finding out what the new problem is. In the first place, right after the birds, super what we call the acid of the so we immediately went there, we stole that, and then we still followed. And then the next day, another one of the accidents was called. So immediately we knew that they had to go follow our check on the system. And it was immediately part of check on the system that we had to see. And the check started when the airport supervisors called that after the money generator for a long period, after switch on the money to another one. So in all of these switching was excluding that they also contacted and continue to work so that we can come back and forth. And so there was in this process both teams working conjunction and then have reporting the incident that only affected the switching points at 10. All other areas will be dead and have all moving back into the house. And immediately the team worked all night and we spoke out that the entire area again have an operation in place. From yesterday, from 415, the entire terminal is moved back on the other side. And we have joined tour and therefore says committee and we declare an incident report that is submitted. And we have now declared a full report to bring the airport for resilient situations and use that. No matter what we do, if the network or the system does not have tools of backup, when we have issues with that, then we have to find time to resolve that, and that will have a lot of power resolve. So we have had several.
Okay, so you listen to Mr. Thomas Gongiawon. He is the head of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. He said they have.
He's one of the longest serving person at NCS.
Oh yes, another 20 years.
That's not even 20 years you're talking. Before even a war in Liberia, there's somebody who are working at LEC. He's no strange to that business. They filed a matter here. You can't shift the blame on the LEC.
No.
It's on the RIA authority.
Mm-hmm.
So a LEC put a transformer and you are admitting to all that burns. You because of having dump sites. What a meaning of this? The days of Chancellor Joti and others, Amin Ray, other folk, they die because of the same legging system. Former President Ellen Johnson said he experienced such. Former President, we have a force to land in Sierra Leone. Then we have other force again had to redirect the flight.
And due to that, several flights call off coming to Liberia.
And that's the economic burden now we are faced with. How do we convince them to tell us that yeah, we're back and smoothly we're running?
The very day that that incident occurred up to this date, Mr. President, there's no other way these people can give us any assurance.
There is no justification to keep these people ordered.
There's no assurance and no amount of wolf crap, little crap, or the most crap to keep these people there.
Yeah.
And they'll be taken off. It was sent a very clear signal to whoever that will take on that airport. We saw when the WIA administration was battling the issue at the RIA. We saw Darlington Conway was nominated and came the Senate denying because he did not have the credential to run the airport. Today, we still have the same story. Dump site. Jesus. And these people expect people to be praising them, or they expect to still be on the job. That's the reason why some of the senators are asking, do you think you're still supposed to be at the RIA as we speak?
We talking major thing, don't want Jack Rabbit, little room, then you sending me text. And I said, you invading my privacy officially, the Liberia National Police will be informed. Maybe some of you don't understand read the law. Do not text me, and you will be called with a warning. Other than that, the court will pick you up. But when you can respect yourself, you have no civilization. Somebody said, don't bother them. Why would you be bothering them? We are discussing critical. Look, I got one other one to say this morning. Just as we're discussing the airport something. You know what happened? You look, Emmanuel, yesterday, I had a chance to tour the PHP Unification Park. where with the technical team from, you know, from LTA, LTC, and you know, LCT. The park is well built. No disrespect. But there's trouble. If you go at a park where you see the monument and you see on a unification with those pillars and there's a level in the middle. Do you know the main server of internet in Liberia is where those guys were brave to build the monument wall? The cable is about to cut. They were advised, the George Yellen government were advised not to build it there. They defied the people because of political reason. Right now, they wanted to break it down. But when you break it down, it's, oh, do they want? So the technical people, in their wisdom, the president said, no, we'll leave it. We are troubled right now. We're about to spend $200,000. Right now, if you go there, they are now digging to redirect the cable now.
And we might have slow internet connectivity.
And because they don't want a breakdown. Lone Star is trouble. Orange is trouble. But this, the banks are even worried. What were people, because you want to do development on small here, but technical posts, don't put it in here. As a matter of fact, it was already there before you started the construction. You make it the only place you can put it. That's the problem now with it. Our cable now got tape on it. When the water will come, it will hit the rocks. And the rock will bounce on it. And we were told by the technician and his team that if the cable cut down, it will cost up over $1 million. But for now, we're using $200,000 to redirect. What do you want to prove?
Boogie, the last time I told you, many of the decisions in this country are political. So you do not get the actual benefits from some of these decisions, because you know very well the war now is a war that has switched to
just say that's the war, that's life now. The internet, that's life. You sit down on your banking system, you got mobile money, you go to a restaurant, whatsoever, you cashless, you do your transaction. Now what happens if we can do it? You go to the bank and say system down. There's no internet service.
It's troubling.
It's no people should not even think that joke. I was there yesterday.
It's troubling.
We were there. We toured the place with schools of our colleagues. And it was shocking. And that's why we asked, did you, and he said yes. We told the then government, development is good, but not to build this thing on top of the server, the cable. They said no. And the very same people today, when I pick color, they themselves will not have access to internet. We just face the same problem over and over and over and over and over. Every time you want to go to the extent, the park is beautiful, nice. But I never ever told you not to put it there. Why you put it there?
Yeah, you gotta use different route.
Sure, the place is special. Nicely built, no disrespect, nicely built. But and our folks don't even know that our identical spot is where we got our internet supply coming from. A country like Liberia will be having internet cable. The optic cable will be having it with tape on it.
I say I own the country. Every
month
a different story. And a good story that heartbreaking. A story all come out.
I felt bad yesterday after seeing how nice the place. We get on couple occasions, but I didn't know that where we were getting our internet supply from. You see, you won't shut down the country.
Yeah.
Because by the time the internet goes up, you shut down the country. They advise you. You say you can't do it. As spacious as that place is, and when the television, when the internet cable, you remember we some part of March we had very bad internet in part of last year, but when that problem started, and the decision was to break it down, to break the movement down, and the president and his technical team said no. Because by the time you break it down, it turned political. Oh, you see what they've been doing? The people who say they came to rescue, they're destroying things.
In fact, there are blockers that have already blocked, and they are saying, they are sending their accusing finger to this government that they want to destroy the PHP park with little or no knowledge of what is happening.
No, but that's why I'm giving you the information. So in order to redirect the cable, at the entrance is where they are busting the... Look,
I saw the place.
If you... I saw the guys digging yesterday. If you get into the hole, I can stand where I'm sure nobody will see me.
Oh, wow.
Because the guys are busting... Look, the work is not play work. And those guys who will have to bring... Because the server is on the water that's supplying us. You stand, you will look at it. Red and white. That is what supplying us. This is where the optic cable coming from. Then you know, people going to be what I mean, be taking pictures. You don't even know what under there. The thing that got us even broadcasting live, you watching us. As soon as the court, whoop, we go off. We order the word.
And many of us here today, we cannot live without internet. There is a common saying on the internet, data is life. When you have data, no matter how stressful you are, your stress will reduce.
We're talking about RIA, one of the other folks on the other side, they began them up, built it there.
So let me inform the public, because there has been a complete misreaction regarding this issue of bird. But birds have a very serious hazard to aviation.
Sure.
Birds
there is no even flights. Most of the time, the last flight that came down in was in Malaysia or one of the countries. I would try to remember that killed 100 and some person on board. It was a bird because later on when the forensic investigator went to find out, they noticed, bird. So that's why you see every time they are very careful, because the bird, when they go into the engine, into the propeller, is very dangerous. So you know for the way that and birds will always want to go to the dump site or whatsoever. So you don't keep it there. Because you are adding to what will cause us serious harm. Create an environment where we don't have to come and explain that we had died there. Let them know that the bird by themselves went there.
Yeah, that could be better.
That could be better.
Because you are in the know that birds are a very serious hazard to aviation activity or to the entire issue regarding aircraft. So what you need to do, always have the area clean, avoid the keeping of dump sites. And you're looking at our faces, you're seeing that the bird they have been feeding from the dump site. They come from the dump site and they come on the runway. And don't forget, the runway or the surrounding area, the bird will collapse, or they'll go directly to the aircraft, and when they have a hit on the aircraft alone can damage, it can cause a crash for the aircraft. So those who believe that, and one thing is, not many persons know that bird is a very serious hazard to aviation. Not many people know. So when the issue came out that the bird have struck the transformer, thereby leading to the outage at the RRA. A lot of persons, or a lot of people on the internet have made mockery of it.
No, the people will have to make mockery of it. This is simple. For us, we understand birds are always a serious issue when it comes to flights, and all of these things, or even electricity. They sit on the pole sometimes, they do some things, and they cut off power. But he has admitted. But to have come to admit to us, to tell us that dump sites are around the airport. So that means they're breeding the birds. The birds know where they got something to go and eat.
Mm-hmm.
If you tell us dump sites, you can tell us the sanitation company name. If you have told us, oh yeah, the bird, yeah, but you telling us it's because of the diet, the birds will go there to feed themselves. Where are we going as a people, as a nation? While we're talking it, the other people they told them, don't put the thing here, they put it there. In the name of development. Fine, the place is nice. But that was not the only spot. And nobody should tell you somebody breaking PHP that nobody breaking PHP that they're trying to redirect and redirect. They at the entrance they have to bust something from there to to create the path where the cable will have to come. So they just sit far and don't even go to properly investigate or see some of these things. I was there yesterday with the technical team. Yeah.
Imagine I'm looking at an aircraft that the brake got stuck in the engine.
I just told you.
And not small damage. So let those at the RRA understand that they should do everything to prevent the birds from coming too close to the runway and all areas surrounding the airport. And we hope that the necessary actions can be taken
and
so as to serve as deterrent.
Just before we go to the line, one person that works with the institution is about to go to court.
Very good.
Yeah, but I'm fighting the case for the president. Yeah, I'm fighting the case for the president.
I hope not the person I know.
That the president you know.
Okay. I would the person get loyal.
No, I'm a partisan lawyer, man. Okay, we'll have to go to the line this morning to hear from you this morning on all of these issues that you listen to the justification or our people there from the Liberia Airport Authority, and we just told you we are at the break of losing our entire internet because people were being defiant in the name of building our cable right now that supplies the internet. It's not far from cutting. We're using tape on it now. Yeah, there's time for you to come defend these kind of things. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Hello. I'm looking at the government, surprise government almost people. Look, you have to wait for here to let this say, I always go keep up. From here, for you to move for them, reach to play. That's small thing. That's small thing. For now, the way government is going to put in the whole road, when you all the way, that's small thing. They're going to get vision. But anywhere, they're going to borrow, anywhere you borrow it. What are some of them they say right now, comfortable, or say, read the it's clear. So nobody gets time for PhD, that's it. You call it more than anybody wants to say the bill.
Not just building.
Just go, that particular bill, we'll open it and put a keyboard up. No matter how you do.
Well, not to destroy it for people to think, because it will turn political. So the government decided, the technician, they advised them, the president said, no, you don't break it. redirect. So now they are redirecting it. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
This is Joseph calling from the Road.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay. With the airport, I think when the school is the development there on management team. And you have two management team that want to do a job. They will check on the team every day, nowadays. Okay, and then there will be no mistake. But why it is that one airport, every day mistake, every day mistake, and every repeating mistake. It can won't be or to the level that other people wanted. And every time people will have the value for that business. It is bread. Go around the airport and then go to the transformer and start the transformer. And they are not even sure to come up with those kind of news. What kind of news that they are used to come up with in the to the public to this bread, that, and this, that, and don't act around the stereo. All of those things are marriage issues that you are going to work and put into place. Then for the airport to go on now, then it's bringing all those kind of red threads. We don't want those kind of things.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. All right, you already know. Thank God you called yourself. Well, let's talk to other callers this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is a media Reed.
Go ahead.
Good morning, fellow Nigerians. I want us to understand that every fellow comes to one way. Right. The development that this administration is carrying on, they have to take yes. So your teacher pastor development is damage. The government will be taken of it. That's one. Number two, the situation of the Rawa International Airport. Let LDC put the maternity into place and start paying with the electrical system of our airport. This hampers the very new generation of the airport because of that that damages the situation. So please put your maternity into place. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk to other callers on the line this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Wilbur and to you.
Go ahead.
I'm here this morning. Yes, the Egyptian community. We give so much. Everything for me, to call, contact with the God issue, they appreciate you. It's not easy thing. They are not talking a lot of things, but say I want for officially will not understand about it. Apple being it, they can't have the contact. How the people for that Apple say that if president on that because make because trip. You know, we can prove the people in that you are there zero. If they get a less job, they will not maintain a job. But when they say that for 8 hours, they will complain, they say that, oh, they for 8 hours for that whole behavior. Please, we just want to get person podcast. Those people at the airport, please, cut them to call that human being very. Because anytime you know what will happen, go from there, that airport will come find, they say, they don't have to say, oh, that someone will be speaking, they say, so person, brother, please, those people then, that they will love you. Who want to go up to coming from different countries, coming, I want to the airport, that time when they clean rest of land, then come and go up. And then what you see, they want to maintain a job person, worker, they do that job for every day, please, that those people. So you're saying so much.
Thank you as well this morning. Let's go to other callers on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, William.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, to you, man.
Good morning, sir.
It is Tommy Disola, and our voice was tower here this morning. Thank you for the topic, and thank you for the job you are doing for this country. If, like bro was listening to you, when government could tell was listening to you guys, many things are going power in this country. But we say appreciate you, but we don't have the hand to do what we're supposed to do. as regards to the airport, I'll get ready on airline. If bread are very dangerous to us, management is going to try and find a remedy. What is that on the airport?
But they're the one created the scene. They're telling us that they got dump sites.
Anything that to prevent the kind of things not to happen. Management is going to be serious. If you're not willing to work for us, let them go. Yeah, let them go. Let them go. Take them on. They're not calling us like those that can start the job. You know, I mean, giving blame here and there. We can tell you this morning.
Thank you as well this morning for being part of the conversation. Let me talk to this caller. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, the caller is off the line. 0775 919 919 080 919 919. At the numbers, let's talk to this caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Wicked Brooks and Harris.
Good morning.
We can just ask who made priority to what's up in Thailand. Come on, call 540. You know, when I follow the appearance of the IT managing director of the airport, I know something that you are being read about, you get added on. You should know when it comes to birds. You are being in a field. You know the damage bird cause to aircraft. Then you tell it all day around, so now they get dumped out on the airport and don't boost me around there. And the first thing, they dump out the one is the bird, because they like, you feed the birds. Every morning I get rest, green around my home, red green. You teaching you move around my area. So many like, you know whatever. I don't know how you do that thing, make that thing. So be checking all the things. And the birds are bigger. Even sometimes when you look at birds, they won't be what they call net transformers. They come up from one side of the border, you're scared. And you don't know the effect of birds. So at night, as soon as they get after that, the person, you go beyond that thing they tell you yesterday. So I'm yet to understand why they were reacting to us. We're like revenue. And when they close on the TSB party, you see the family kill that they draw. You see, we can tell people. So what you was for, they can say, now when they put their means for that call to pass over there, my brother, they want to destroy it. I want to know the right way. That will be the one who say, oh, we want to destroy it. Then I guess.
But Josiah, there are many folks in abroad. Even some of them who say they support the other government, they don't even know where we get our supply from. They couldn't stand over that thing, but they don't know that where our entire internet, our life survivability comes from now.
But when you tell me, I was orange. When I bring our family to kill them, they took it for a run of PSC. All I want to orange office, I was there. When I bring our family to kill them, when they cross the road, they get to a church, they cross the road. Now when they cut the plate from them all the way to PSC, they brought the family around to orange. I was there. When I bring our wife, then they say, no, they don't want anything. Only because in the means of the look, that advantage you are listening. Look at the one that waited for alcohol to spend free 200,000. You see it? When my friend was being like, say, you want to do it, she wants to do it, when she gets in the day, and have you sit there around here. That's how we are, brother. They put it down, bro, after they said, we're not going to put you by ourselves. We bring in individuals, they bring in the country, with the benefit out of us, all of them lose money. Tell me, how you going to kill us? Now we're all lost. What are you communicating with us? In that of your you're not going to say, nobody said again. You know what I'm saying? Yet.
You can't even go to the, you will not even go to the bend to withdraw.
Oh, you know what I mean? What I will tell you, and they call nature happen for us. We're eating them for a ball. You don't have to take us again. So we need that.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to other callers on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador Bruce and Emmanuel Gadegito.
Good morning, Mr. Sale.
Calling from the Whatever community this morning. I want to take this time to appreciate God so much for you people. Continue to educate the Liberians people. What you will continue to do for is only go and paying people back. Only the plus Liberians will be so ungrateful to you people because we will always be for the Liberian people. And everything people are discussing is in our own interest. And I just want to add my voice to you people. Mr. President, we want you to please be listening to this radio station. The Liberian people are calling upon you that those management at the airport there try to see if you do the better thing that will make the Liberians people will be satisfied, because there are Liberians that are coming today in and out. There are international communities that come also in the nation. We need to protect them, and we need to protect our Liberian people. And for what happened at the PHP back there, I pray that the technical team will do the best thing. So we have been hearing all around all these governments want to break down that PHP part. And today, thank God that you are bringing this sort of information. You know, everything now in Labrador, we try to politicize it.
Yeah, somebody who talking, they don't even know. We just decide now to give them the right information. So you start running around it. They are not breaking the pact.
Exactly. You see that? Because they refuse to listen then. That's the reason. So thank you ever so much. God bless you.
We will continue to provide the necessary information for our country. Good morning.
Good morning, information brought and EG2.
Yeah, go ahead.
When it comes to this issue, people are hearing it now. It's a right something we need to put together before things go on different. We start to share here in Nigeria. It's like anytime you say, oh, you see no guys in the go there. After even everything goes, everything that goes on men. When they are installed their horse store. Some of them men bring on their horses. It's a solar panel. Just like FIRM and other things and looking like somebody guys and so. No man got nothing to lose when they get in. But only us will feel the thing as they say everything. I see you walking from this up for fair. You can will wear their shoes. They will wear all type of things. That was never your husband one gut on it. But for us, we will feel the thing today. So typical example, you got your bride winner is coming from America or even Ghana. They to land down there, there's a problem. They play down. Or even decided to land down and lights go off. What will happen? That's a problem right there. We need it. We're not afraid of things need to be done right away. That our people need to be back for a better future for that airport. Thank you so much information for the week.
Thank you this morning as well. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Mr. Kool, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Go ahead.
Thank you for the recognition. I wish good morning to the So at the time, I think we have to be careful how we call for somebody's behavior or protection. Until maybe Mr. So and Mr. Brooks done an independent investigation. For me as an individual,
there is no investigation into this matter. The people went before the Senate. They told the people what the cost. We understand about bread, but you're making up to understand that they all around the airport. Then you say what? Then what they do there? So they pay 50.
Until
that. No. The people who manage the air, they telling you they get dead all around the place.
Hello.
No, I can't continue with you because you're not even understanding what we're discussing. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ambassador Brooks. Let me say good morning to people too. I come for this message, and this lawsuit and God's financial wisdom. You know, Mr. Brooks is a big shame and disgrace to Stephen Johnson and the entire management team of the Rapper International Airport. Even when anything direct, you have backup coverage and the hearing take for at least 24 hours. So anything goes on. So what is supposed to be now? So you may tell us that you may be sitting down at the end of the morning with you, they are going and carrying the area home. Is that why it's saying? You put in your let us break. So by now, the people should have been taking their position at the airport. Because there is nothing tangible they are doing. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you as well.
Let's talk to other callers on the line. Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Brooks, and good morning to no from Israel. Let me get you listening. But don't pay attention to the guy. I'm not get work to do, man. We listen to you. Not because we won't call this stuff, but we listen to you. And you provide food information. You know how many times we talk to the president without doing a talk for what I think? Well, they didn't know where you're talking. So they can't make it flower. Ibrahim Johnson calling from. Ibrahim Johnson calling from GBK. Thank you.
Okay, thank you as well for being part of the conversation. Let's talk to this caller on the line. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, gentlemen.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, this is President Mo calling from the GSA. I want to say thanks to you and your team this morning for regarding the issue of the ROI. I will support you 100% and we call on the president to have regard to this. In fact, they give the study community that share that particular community for ROI, including the board members who are going to say, you know, every the last time that every time they say, OP, every now and then they do OP, I think they stop. Everybody that on our OP and on sitting on our OP, including the senior management at RRA, including the Senate committee, they need to be changed. That's all of this. Let everybody know we have people in the opposition. We have senators that run against this. We have a lot of this and do better. We let us stop taking other people for granted. They may explain, they explain, not working in money to start it. Somebody that can do the job, they have the ability, you look at people that can get results. They have 7 years experience, they get results. Let the president dismiss them and people that can give us results. This is a national effort for all things. Then you telling us that when people listening to you, you telling us the very way and so this is why it's all short. It's not going to be a disgraceful for our nation. And this having take our taxes money rapidly down. Why they're running doing nothing? Let the president dismiss the entire RRA go like a meet every 3-2 months. Fire them, fire the entire management, what they engage the committee. So they send it as they move to everyone ahead, that committee, they send it you also need to change that committee. I thank you that this is my recommendation.
Thank you as well.
Good morning, man. Early morning.
Yeah.
I know what you be at this school. Well, what are people going behind you for job? Telephone for a telephone market humanity association. In fact, they don't want to work. If they won't work, they will be home to their job. All of them are the country and they get job. They get job, they play care and when you go back, you get to fire. When is that happening like well? Why you put that to the airport? What else will Chris, I beg you, please go and negotiate we are for the finance. Because like when they do, they mean nothing. And I'm breaking the straight like we're not all the time the president get you job. Go and do a job, they say it's also one wire, go on wire, they say it's also one water, go on water. They want to know that person, but you say, I say, where you for the third one, they will send you to see where one that you wire. What happened? But I like remember we get to. But I put in. They all put out protesting behind you get a job. They all anywhere you get go in. When you say that everybody will be home over when you do it, 1 year and you just wait for 3, 4, 5, they both continue. I'll thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you as well for being part of the conversation. Always Liberians are speaking on issues that matter more to the far march of our country. The voice of politics. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to people Wiki Post and good morning to the man listening for the brother this morning.
Go ahead, sir.
There is a book from the direction of Virginia, the South of the Marshall County. This morning, the other book of my 11, on you, and the officer of the meeting, of the last seven at the international airport. Look at that, it's so simple that somebody will say, and for 20 years, I have seen that the really happy. The same as the money down on that part. That particular RRA, and the same as the body position. There's no time. How do you care to The main problem for this country. So what some people is about many of them to say they are all for the youth. But you are going to do this to step out the money that was up and something and stay for over 20 years. What they use your experience, they are expecting.
The people perform poorly.
So you go to the Liberal Senate to justify that place for the innocence of Donta, and we get an interview to that up and something actually. It doesn't matter complete training. The airport should be a capsule of energy of manufacturing. The video of energy of manufacturing staff on the airport. What will happen? Our people to go behind the airport, there's a place where I don't know that, but you have to wait behind, and we start at the airport to the back. When you enter that particular place, you will see God is coming. You see ground, you will find one place, and you see jump start. There should be first, there should be video plan. This morning, I know our president, tomorrow I got for this man. He's a business president, that's how they are sure, and I know that they take 2%, all that. But I'm not actually going. Don't do the job, I don't even know what it's in me, but I am. There's a serious elementary error on the part of the managing down. All of that is for the principal, God of this. They are all lovely and qualified kid of fact that they're set up this error. You get that story here around there, they just get the thing with it, go change it. So why is there any other thing we did for what 20 years? So we like to actually go over to so many of our president is listening this morning and we take action down here. So thank you so much for being this morning.
Thank you as well for being part of the conversation this morning. 0775-919-919, 080-919-919. Our folks are giving justification for the power outage at the RIA. The disruption of flight that coming. Let's talk to this caller on the line. Good morning. Well, we tell you where, good morning.
Yeah, you some people taking for a discussion because I just from the airport again, I use pattern, discussing the airport. He said about you are always the other year of it. And when I go airport and I see you go there, they come around taking for the whole thing. The whole thing, even there after the airport was rotate, you rotate the front view or the airport there, now small bush. You see, and the person for a phone to get on top because you get certain there and something like airport. Everything has to be clean. You can get from them. Then I get into the button. So thank you for the discussion on the airport. Is very getting low there and they come around for the whole area. Me all into it. So thank you for the discussion. Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the conversation as well. Let's talk to other callers on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Wiki.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Anita calling.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for the topic this morning. Say something about Liberia. This is our only nation that we have. The president of Niger said, I'll put the government in seat for them to do something for the people of this nation. If you don't want to do it, you leave it. So if that below people, the government, the Russian, I don't know whatsoever it is, if you don't want to do it, let them remove them and put different people. People striking every day for job. Then they will be making one person over will keep making mistakes and spoiling his government. Let him teach them. Let him move away and try and how they will protest until they tire. They are protesting then when they protest it will be alright. No problem. But we need our nation to be fixed. Thank you.
Thank you as well. I talk to other callers. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, I'm just good that what I do is that the requirement for employment, our political or non-political employment, is your education, experience, competence. For this president, it is 15 years in this government. When I said, you put people to place that grossly incompetent, God, they supported your campaign. I found some of them more and some financially. And you reward them. And most of the appointments are based on political patronage.
That's the reason fathers are grossly feeling every day to call president. Worker, they didn't vet no guy. They didn't vet no guy. And it's bad for the country. When you have people are always placed in position, they have no education. Absolutely.
Are you aware, Jules? Don't clearly blame the president on this matter. That's why we said people should take out the political garment and go to the main issue. Are you aware that people are highly educated in this country, but yet they do not pay attention to the kind of jobs they do? It's not about the education, it's about focus your theory and know exactly why you place in a position. It's not about, oh, this is something that we have seen and you need to stop.
Wiki or wiki, yes.
No, don't spread it call everyone the president.
No, but yes, wiki, let me come for this point. The head of that institution, what place is education expert once it comes to that? No, you speak on in terms of reference. Well, he has no expert,
no, they make that education. No, Jules, I will not allow you to make conclusion on this show. Please, the man has education. This is the man that former pilot. You know who is a pilot? I'm telling you now. He's a man that is fully educated. He understands aviation. He understands authority. So you can do that. No, we're not going to go back and forth on the thing. Good morning. Go ahead.
Thank you, my father. I'm Matthew S. from Harvey Highway.
Go ahead, sir.
You know what? I went to the airport and retired presently.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm here to put on what I worked the hour on the department. In the pre-war, when I played in 1987.
Wow.
And I opened it in 1997. Contacted the government. I was there with no experience of the thing that you put on. When it was bread and trouble, that force. And I can end it. I went to the airport up to my retirement in 2017. I never had a letter for here and there. I called me and here. Can you go up to the airport and anything else? The problem is when I left one 5 minutes synchronized to run the airport, entire airport, not sent back for airport. I don't have sent back. When I left the store, all the generators, no more generators that the buildings they have abandoned it. How will you run an institution? You don't have standby, active standby. I put all what on the alternate that no machine will be packing free camera. First thing we do, you go there, take the generator, switch it on, you send back for a rail and that power over. Switch from fire to arrive, level 16, we now have power outage. Thank you, that's what you're saying.
Thank you. And let me make people to understand some things in that period. Look, right now, all of the corruption allegations that people that don't have education in level against.
No.
These are highly educated people. So it's not about you to ask, oh, the people who are doing these things are people who are highly educated. They're doing what they causing the harm to the country. And you are patriotic, nationalistic, you will be focused and know what you want to do. We place education, and don't focus on doing the right way. We wouldn't want papers. Paper can do the work. That's why I got Liberia like this. The former president George Bush, you know how many presidents he appointed that knew nothing? Because they supported his party. That's in the political cycle is normal. But we're telling you, even as much as that, because they took you from the party and gave you a job, so it means you shouldn't do the job, you shouldn't focus, then you have to go. There are competent people even in the opposition. And these people are Nigerians, they deserve to work. Once they can get a job done, we have to get it on board.
Oh, yes.
It's not about which party ought to employ all the parties in government. It's not possible. There are key people, knowledgeable from the opposition bloc, are currently functioning in this government and making sure things are going. We got to stop display politics. When we discuss political issues, then we jump to politics. They're the same politics that PHP part we're about to lose our internet. Now we're taking to read and write the cable. And they are breaking that monument down and everybody telling you to different thing. In the wisdom of the president, no, you have to break it. We got to get focused on the place. And stop wearing the garment of politics when it comes to political national issues. Because we can't solve it. Back and forth. How do we solve it? You're running around, you ain't even getting information. Oh, I don't know. The government want to break PHP pack. How many of you people know that over there we got our internet supply? How many persons? You sit over that place and take picture. We got, just imagine, we got tip on our cable tip. Anytime you're caught. The guys are working race against time that we do not reach that period. Then people are in the airport, they're doing some things that they shouldn't be doing. They give you a job, dedicated responsibilities to them. The other person are your tax. And you get a group of senators who are responsible because they hear that time they won't call. You want someone to can explain to you. After explaining what you will do now. If you soon see them forming delegations, they're going to inspect the airport.
Yeah, that's the next thing they're going to do.
But they will go there.
It's a plan. They will want to go on the scene or
they will go there. I hope they will go there so the police can follow them, get all of them show will put out there in the cars and they carry home and go to bed. 0775 919 919 080 919 919. There are some things we gotta start putting that kind of politics into. We're talking about lives at the airport. You didn't want plane crash, you'll be looking for which political party you come from before you survive or you die. What many people tonight they can get serious? The world now has evolved. Internet. Don't build it in here, you say you build it there. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
My name is Robert Morocco of my special president. My attention has been turned to what people discuss in the morning. You know, every day I go to the every time you hear nothing serious. When you wake up in the morning, what other country having developmental, how you call it, bills, that wrong, we say we're going back. So if you want to tell me that now the embassy is supposed to be up there. Because you know how many brands they have to the embassy and you know, they look up to what you know how many brands up to what they transform and say, oh, they're working up there. You know, I'm going to say that be the same too. So what they want to do that, so we should take rob the money they transform around. And see brand party around, say, no, don't say no, they transform. Because I'm this year, I'm here. So the tomorrow, if anything happens, you know how many families together and be all bully flats. Who tell you that everybody when they play, they're coming like abroad? They got some people are interested.
Yeah.
So that kind of do, like, calling it, soon they figure out for you to go and a lot of this. Now, when that breast, if you want to fly there, because maybe that breast is serious. But you can offer 40 families on the flight from other countries. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, with you, bro. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Okay, this is Steven Sarnimasin calling from GSA, beyond old school building. My input concerning about the airport issue for me, my advice is to fire all the people that are working there. That's what I fire everybody. Because this thing will cause other people's lives going away. So my recommendation is everyone needs to be fired. Thank you very much.
Thank you as well. Good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador Brooks. Here is Kool Abdullah, and I speak to you from District 4 Masarara.
Go ahead.
It comes to the issues of RIA. At times, not only RIA, but any ministry and agencies, at times I begin to wonder how do bad people penetrate to enter in the system after all of the measures have been put by government. Mind you, there is time in memorial when it comes to the issues by government systems about our country. When it comes to the RIA, look, I 100% believe that people have just been placed in a system to manipulate systems to make government to look upward. Nobody will not hear me say the people don't know that you have already left the generator after other government was able to supply us with generator so that we can able to manage that airport. And they will tell me, say, somebody managing that airport when keep finishing, you will just say, I like that this is finishing. But also go look to make government to look upward. I thought some of them will not support government, especially this government. But when it comes to discussing the issue about the development and growth of this country, we all need to see how best how that growth can low power because I do really party when they're governing. But today, they put it governing at the betterment of this country so every citizen can benefit. But once whatever they want to do for us, so we'll be a they enter there to make government to look operate. These people will always continue doing it. I don't know what kind of system can we use that so that they cannot penetrate the voting system. Because there's no operate. There's no completely operate. You get the government there and we're not confused. Government tell you there that everything we're not responsible for dinner. Then the other men come out to say that prayer went into electronic wire. When you ever see that one, they get completely everything so at the end of the day, after that they will not be able to discuss their issue. This is completely frustrating and government is to say as the way the president started, and then they can continue firing them. At the end of the day, you'll meet up with the good person.
Thank you for being part of the show.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, this is Frank calling from Tupuru.
Yeah, we thank you very much for the oversight you are doing, like for and those lawmakers. These are what the lawmakers should have done. But the KNS, these are people, one person in the government, the president and the government totality. This is why you got branches of government to help in the process to get the country unique. But they relenting on their position. We imagine cable in Ghana. When we were there, the cable they had there, the internet facility. This is what people running there. See what medical improvement in Ghana. But here our people relent on everything. We imagine somebody advised you, do not build this. If you do this, it will cause chaos, it will cause problem. And because of political who you want to school, he said no. So we try to take you and we want you to keep educating the youth that out there because they didn't know. Say the conclusion, say the comment is bad, the present comment is bad. But thank you for your time. Well, God bless you.
Thank you as well. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wiki. Good morning to Nat and good to great librarian people. I'm here in the Ghana State, Wiki, let me say that librarian people, President Braga, the people you put around you, that is the people want to support the leaders of the government. And the put up on that always say on the video. If you don't display the people, the people want to display, they want to support the image of your government because the need that you got for the librarian people rescue, that is a good need, the people, you bring that out there and try to put you there. But the people you put in the zero power there, people are not in the detail of the librarian people or not in the detail of the government, they want to support the image of the government. The more you leave out, the people in there, people, they start to rescue all these people, the librarian people. That's why they support the people, they support your government. You have to try to have and know who to put in zero power. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you as well. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Good morning, folks. My name is Nyoyo Miller, calling from Marshall. I'm not really sure, but I don't have a thing to do with what you guys talk bro, what keeps them on backward is lack of security. And if you find me to get wet when you get government wet, you want to put your country first. You don't want to put yourself first to keep yourself everything you do. But if I keep telling this country backward, so we always come up with for this old man, he said he want to transform this country. And other person that is putting power who want to see this country first, when they their own benefit, then that person discard and be taking the law. Because this country is very old for it to just be here. Someone when you walk in 3 hours after we went all over everything is done and we go out the children and out the children, so then do not know who see within the country that is how the country will just be here. Those development, nothing. So that is my point of view. This morning brought up.
Thank you. This morning, let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Ricky. What you say is true. But most of the based on the PCP back. It's true. I was there today. I saw the work that people were doing there. Not other people.
Okay. I tell you what, you were there. And you saw the guys, the kind of work they're doing there, right?
I saw the guys speaking. I was entering.
Yes, very well. Thank you. Let's talk to other callers. You're live.
Yeah, good morning. Let me say good morning to Wiki and good morning to Emmanuel Baptist Hotel.
My name is William Harris, and I talk about
You welcome, sir.
Liberia will always be Liberia, and Liberians will always be Liberians. When we are not in a position, we sit and criticize. And then when we get to the position, we pay little attention to the meaningful things that we have to do to keep the entity running. I mean, it's a complete embarrassment and a shame to the ND that will go to the Senate and tell the Senate is because of the dirt found around the Robert International Airport that the transformer has some issues. I mean, it's a complete disgrace to him and his entire family, not just the country alone, but his family as well. And to all the other guys who working at the Robert International Airport, I think it is a matter of fact that the president takes drastic action against them and firing them immediately because, I mean, they don't mean well for the country. This is the only international airport we have that we can brag about. And you're talking about bird will go up the transformer, and knowing when it comes to aviation, birds are very dangerous to us. They landing and they flying on fly. So the president needs to take serious action against these gentlemen at the Broward International Airport.
Thank you for being part of the conversation. Yeah, you know, in other but we keep seeing these things repeating itself. Most especially to admitted that you got dump sites all around. Are you not the one encouraging the birds to be around? You are. You creating avenue where they know, like Emmanuel said, you can wake up in the morning, the birds know where to find food to eat.
Oh yeah. In fact, even in the absence of the dump site, there will always be birds around that area.
That's normal.
The aspect of even keeping birds increase the amount of birds.
Those dump sites will increase the number of birds.
And they happily all draft with the hard faces sitting there and say, oh, we have sufficient dump site around the airport and the birds are being fed.
They were so unfortunate that they even allowed them to leave.
If they left them on off.
Doubting them leaving, they should have taken them back. They should have taken them to Central or to South Beach to spend a night there to tell you there are some mistakes that are punishable.
They are still on oath. They were never discharged yesterday by the searching and arm.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning, sir.
I'm Isaki Stephen calling from Kingshead.
Go ahead.
You know, Chief, it is so shameful, very, very much shameful that a managing director of because of don't strike around the not knowing other people from other places, international program and all of that. You say the program is don't strike all the time. Before you experience person in aviation, all that is just they lie. They are lying. And I know people are not. They are clever enough. They are analyzing.
Not a single photo was displayed.
He said nothing as usual. We hold him by the word about potential. So you just you brother. Once it's doing that,
okay. Hey man, I like what you just raised and you just brought me to something. It's a serious contradiction. So which one do we believe? Don't forget now. The LA were very quick to shift the blame on LEC.
Yeah.
Now you're telling us now that the bird that got stuck up into the transformer. Which one we blame? Or we accept?
Not a single photo was displayed.
But we were told initially
that bird struck the transformer.
Then I yesterday got to know about the first one, the blame was on LEC. LEC denied. You come back to us and tell us The bird got stuck up. Then the managing director telling us it's because of the dump sites. Look at that dump sites.
That's the reason why they should not be there by this time.
They know they should go.
They should not be there.
They should go.
They should not.
You want to sit before the president and explain everything to the president and tell the president ask you why is it that you having power shortage at the
The guys were even laughing yesterday before the senators.
because they don't take these people seriously. So the guys can even go with hamburger or sandwich bread or whatever. Eat it if and why they're asking. They won't do anything because they themselves very unserious. You think they are not outside the thing. They are not. The Sir Joseph, the Edinstone, the DeLong, and whosoever, all of them, they are big failure to Liberia. It's a shame that they carry these titles. Honorable. You saying because you are not affected by it because one or two of your colleagues are on the flight, so you say yourself it. You put your personal interest above the country interest. No matter what you know for today, you will still go tomorrow, yeah? Acquire what you want. You can't carry the JPM try, it didn't work.
For the very same airport Wahala, Darlington County was denied because he in the wasting of the senators saw it that he was not the kind of person to run that airport. This country. And
one of the former president, Bishop Lee, was the managing director of the airport when they had a crisis there during the COVID because they had to lay off, flights were not coming, there were a lot of financial issues and all of these things. You have folks calling me back and forth. So I took up my time and I went to the airport. It was actually discussed on the show. But after the show, he managed to gather my number for somebody. So when he got it, he gave me a call. I said, yeah, Bishop. He said, I want you to come tomorrow to meet me. And I went out of the airport before me. Went to his office, ushered him, and we sat down. And I asked him, I said, Bishop, why you say your name all into the news for bad working relationship? And so he tried to explain it to me. He said, you know, COVID brought, flight was not coming to Liberia. The flight would be restricted, not the number of flights. So the financial burden was huge here, and all of these things. And he sat there and got to ask for cheap. These people are family heads, they are what? Are there means that you can have them settled? Those employees will not give me breathing space. Amen. They will come almost every day. As soon as I leave the show, I go down and meet my full fighting person. They had a team. At the end of the day, he made a commitment to me. He said I will settle them. I met there, I told him. And he lived up to that commitment. We were able to settle them. Emmanuel was surprised to know that only one person came back to tell me thank you.
Oh yes, that's the kind of people they are.
One person. I didn't buy it up, but that's the work we do.
But we happen to Jesus, so we happen to you should not be strange.
Look, when it comes to human behavior, it don't surprise me. When it comes to human behavior, it don't surprise me. But I'll take this break and be right back this morning.
Yeah, we call upon the United Nations, our various embassies. We are here, Cameroonian, Ugandan, Kenyan, Nigerian, Liberian. We are here, victim of human trafficking.
And there are so many others out there.
So many others out there. The Chinese, they don't want to release us. We are here in Burmese,
Myanmar. That we are not here.
Here in Burmese, Myanmar. Working 18 hours every day.
Mountain compound.
No money. Beating. Mountain compound here
in Kaikut, Cayenne State.
Please, you guys should come for us.
They are lying to you that we want to work, we don't want. The police, the military that was sent to rescue us today, maybe they paid them because when they came to rescue us, they just laughed at us. I cried to them, please rescue me, rescue me. They just laughed. They were Indian military. They just laughed and left me there crying.
Almost 5 different nationalities.
Kenyan, Ugandan, Ethiopians, Kenyan, Ugandans.
Yeah.
Please, UN.
By rebels with guns. We are surrounded by rebels with guns. They're out there. They are the ones threatening us. We must walk with guns at head like this, as if we
are closed in the room.
Slavery time. Yeah, we call upon the United Nations.
It's about putting Liberia first. So you see, Emmanuel, the LTA will go in detail now. The LTA have taken proactive measures to prevent internet disruption. And the LTA is not alone. In partnership with the Cable Consortium of Liberia, called the CCL, they have all embarked on a crucial project to reroute the cable, to reroute the optic cable network, the fabric optic cable network that connects Liberia to the global internet infrastructure across the world. So, and this is the project is expected for now. It's going to cost us $200,000. Is to reroute the Africa coast to Europe. On the sea, the one that supplies Liberia. So the intervention came when CCL was given a task to observe, and when we had that internet disruption of last year in March of last year and coming upward. So there was a need, and when they went to do the assessment, that's how they were able to identify that, look, this thing is not good. But before then, before the PHP pack, I want people to get it in clear. The pack is beautiful, nice. But where the monument was placed, or that is erected currently, is where you have our internet cell that distributes. And they advised them when the construction was going on. Instead of the moment, the spaces all around. Take this monument, you can build it on the side. They challenge the people and told the people, no, that this side won't build it. And they advise them. Now, we are at the verge to face massive internet disruption. We are racing against time. You see how someone stop like where you can eat up? Yeah. So when people are advising you, especially people in the technical area, listen to them. Nobody telling you that park not nice. The park is nice. Very nice. They got nice places along, you know, where people selling drinks, food. Yesterday, my colleague at Maca TV, we even went, you know, dry rice. Fine, nice. But the fact of the matter, and people quite to politicize thing, if they are gone now to break that monument, the youth leader will be calling press conference, the chairman will be calling press conference, and do it. And a lot of folks running around, you don't even know, you only hear say they're breaking PHP Park. Nobody breaking PHP Park. And as a matter of fact, the PHP land is still is yet to be finally paid off. That place is owned by Councillor Peter Bodajala. How many of you know the story? You wouldn't run around because you want to talk it. Oh, they're breaking the place. I'm not breaking the place. Just few steps to the entrance. They had to get way to reroute.
But who can put their finger up and say that the issue of internet connectivity, when there is a problem, they are not affected? You know why relief internet have brought to many of us across Liberia? Even those who do not have access to internet, many days we have advocated and we continue to advocate for internet connectivity to reach every part of Liberia. Why our quest to ensure that everyone get connected through internet, it is also prudent enough to ensure that we safeguard the cable. We have to safeguard the cable we have into our country. This is Liberia where all of the sectors are affected. Do you want the internet era to be so?
It will affect the banking system. Our business people all across, it will affect them.
Oh yes.
Our people who send money from same way. You can cash out. We take, because you know what significant damage, and it will have affected the economy too, because how do people pay their taxes?
Okay, as we speak, when there is a go-slow or no matter what the gravity of the crime or the action might be, we live right here and we see it happening live. Why you think these things are happening? Before the traditional media, you wait now 7 o'clock before you get the news.
Yeah.
But as they unfold, you vividly stream them on your smartphone, your computers, whatever device you have to stream them, you stream them. All these things are happening because of the internet.
Most of our calls, we're using Messenger, we're using WhatsApp. You know, these are the kind of, we don't really use our normal credit into our phone now.
It reduces financial burden.
Sure.
Now, for example, if I want to communicate with you, we use our video, WhatsApp and messengers and all of the best way we can. All these things are happening possible because
you're
of the
sending
system.
a particular audio right now, you're sending me to my messenger or to my WhatsApp.
It even helped to make journalism very easy nowadays than the days that our bigger brothers were practicing, where you have to use cassette. You have to cut and join, but now you edit the voice.
But Liberians will not even be able to read newspaper because the stories will not be uploaded.
No way.
So you'll be looking for hard copy or soft copy. Where do you get it from? These are the things we're talking. Normally when you go to the bank, there's a system that because they are faced with some internet. So you get your money, your child is sick. You need to pay school fees. You need to pay rent. You building, you doing this, you yourself now well. And you are told the system is that you got more than 5,000 US or more than 1,500 or even 50,000-60,000 American dollars on your phone. You can't use it. No means of cashing out. Because right now people go to the hospital. They do transaction through the mobile money. People go to restaurants. People go to hotels. They pay. They go to other places on resort. You want to have relaxation. They pay through mobile money. People go to the supermarket. The minimum.
But it is helpful.
And we chose to not listen to the people.
It helped to prevent you from those criminals. Because when you have a very huge quantity of money on you, who knows? Anybody could hijack you. But where in the case you depend on your phone, just as you go, you do the transaction right there, you collect whatever you have purchased through the whatever service being provided, you just go.
And this has to do with the nation's economy.
Oh yes. But this is why our decisions.
People making awareness, providing education. If you grant it, you don't have to come. Just go to our site. You can do your payment. You can fill in your form. How do that person do it?
We should.
You want our politics now?
We should redirect our decision from it being politically driven to a holistic
And this
decision.
even goes to President Barker as well.
Oh yeah.
Some of your development that you carry on, Chief, be mindful before tomorrow. You've been saying that you did not listen. And you only wanted to do things for the public. Former President, where all of the parks you build are well developed, beautified our city, our kids, other folks are enjoying it. Good to be there seeing these things. No if and ain't about it. Nice. But the bottom line here, the team advised your engineer at the time that said the place is wide. Move this thing to this place. They refused. The refusal of your team, we are about to spend $200,000 to reroute the cable. Because the simple thing they wanted to do was to bust it. The engineer, they put a working technically right now, that was the kind of advice, but the LTA, excuse me, and the government, they sat and looked at it. In the wisdom of the president said, no, we don't want to destroy what was built by the past government. Before people think that we are destroying. Union Army already said the government so intent is to erase the legacy of the past government of George Weah. They're running around, but do not even understand what's happening. When they're running, they breaking PHP. Nobody breaking PHP. Anywhere you go to PHP, you see any matter is because they are doing rerouting. So you have to learn to understand some of these things. We're providing the necessary education to you. Out there, only thing that because you support the CDC, the United Party, the Liberty Party, the ANC, so you will not see the clear picture of things that are unfolding. Internet right now our life.
Data? Data alive.
Would they be holding our phones and walking around here? That means making normal a call. You can't access anything. People working for their phones. People sending emails.
We'll go back to the way back days.
Yeah. Do you know how many messages coming from abroad to all NGO, going to the president, going to the other people? Then you tell them, oh, well, that's how they're going to be saying I am waiting.
But the same with all these things are internet work.
You just be having the money in your phone, you're walking around. Let's get serious and take politics other things. The work that was done at PHP was great. The monument is badly located because people chose to be defiant. The kids are there, they can play. Nobody will tell you that place is not nice. Very nice. But if you were told, don't put it in here. You put it in here, this is what we call, you say that is immense part, you will put it. Go and see the space that in a place there. Emmanuel, you've been there.
I've been there over 3 separate times.
To just walk from one angle to another, you know the kind of distance.
No, it's a very long distance. Those who have used the route from the barrack heading to the most talk about at the back of the barrack from the curve at the end of the PHP football field where former President Ellen Johnson son had a URC football field.
Yeah,
that blue field, as it's being called blue field, leading from there as
far. Even when a part of the blue field, they had to break. They are caught in between because the cable had it go to the blue field side again. Another able to position one of the things that would have to support.
You see that?
So why were I saying crying? We have to get serious. The internet will not supply one group of political people in the country.
I think those flying with the...
I hope they're getting the information clear now.
Those flying with the news...
Just stop that. Nobody breaking PHP.
They should have had a time to criticize this government if the CDC-led government, by them who have listened to the advice and for the entire era surrounding the cable and have the construction of the PHP park, no cable close to that particular area, nothing that will happen. And then the government go now and start busting, then you have issue. But where there is an essential component of our survivability today is there. And the technicians have provided their own side.
Look,
and then you want to stay closer. I don't see no idea into that.
The fact of the matter, I'm not even speaking from a distance. I'm speaking from the spot. With the technician, the folks, the LTA boss were there. Abdullah Kamara, the full commissioner, the Patrick Horner, the rest of the folks, they were there. The technician broke down everything to us. There were a few questions we asked. It was answered. Even there's a plain interview on Monday for the guys who are doing the cable along with the LTA IT chair, where will be summer cast. That the public will get involved to see how they can ask 1 or 2 questions. But as it stands, I'm providing you a clear understanding. The people who built the park, they did well, and they fail to understand that at a particular area, there are things that they needed not to put there. And the first they put it there because they needed the school political goal. Now, political goal costing us 200,000. 200,000. That's why it costing us.
That's the result you get when people get very stubborn due to political power.
Yeah. This is why we're talking. So when you learn to listen to people. Lie to people, say, oh, the poor breaking the place down. The people doing this one, the people doing the other one. This other one, I was there, I saw it, a lie. The guys are working 24 hours. Do you know what it means to look? Concrete, to break it before start digging. The guys are working 24 hours. Prior to the country, and fast, he said, don't put the thing here. They say, no. You go to Boston now. The people say they can't rescue. Because we put politics in everything. So many things are. You do all the good that you want to support it. You face the play fine. At the end of the day, you damage something for everybody in the country. They're all here now. We're working ahead of time now. Because we're living on borrowed time when it comes to our internet. The government did well. Yeah, the CDC level put the monument to that identical spot. They challenged the people and they put it there. In order to save the cable right now from cutting, we put sky tape on it and they put rocks all over it. Because when the water comes, they come without force. And now, and every time the water comes, it submerges the cable. The cable should be at a certain level, and because the rocks keep going down and carrying it down. But we see this here, that man. Then they put the plate, the air like it. You see?
But you know, one thing I know is that when you are accused of something, the best thing you do for yourself, those who accuse you do not be the doer of the act. And that alone will speak for you.
And that's why in the wisdom of the president and the LTA management, he said, you don't touch it yet. There are other means. And people say it will cost a huge sum of money. And they're telling us now, that's why you see the guys are working day and night. And the project are already started. You saw all of the photos, Emmanuel.
Sure.
The guys are already working. So when they ask them, what alternative do we have? And they were able to tell the government LTA, this is what you can do. And the guys were clear to tell them that it's going to be costly. 200,000 United States dollars, that's what we're discussing. 1/3 or $500,000. We try to overlook some of these things in the name. So people lie, they say, oh, they're breaking it. Nobody breaking the place. You go there by yourself. Nobody breaking the place. People there enjoying themselves. At the entrance, you even enter, the security booth still there. There's another structure of someone you have to break it down because that's the only means to reroute. And it costs you no harm.
Yeah.
Other than us being in a dark wall.
You want us to leave the Chinese wall?
Yeah. And they think it might be North Korea, the darkest country in the world.
No, it can't. It will not be.
Well, government is the one that will supply computer to you.
They how to use it.
They tell, and you know,
the ban things that are
even your phone. One Western music cut on your phone when you enter North Korea, you're spy. Trust me, you're a dead man walking. The phones and all of the houses in North Korea, it's a must. You have the only family that have led our country since independent. The Kim family. Kim Jong-un's grandfather was the first president. The grandfather passed it over to his father too, just before he died, made his son president. The security guys will go to inspect homes every day. If they all the houses, if they enter your house and do not see picture of Kim Jong-un or his father or his grandfather, you go straight to the Constitution camp.
It's mandatory.
So we don't want to reach to the stage where we live in a dark world. Right now we're broadcasting people all around the world following our radio online. You're watching it from across the world. You go to the YouTube channel now, you will see us. All of these things. But these are
the park construction very excellently done.
No,
but the
any day I can take my kids there. But trust me, to have known that they were told not to put that monument over there and they forcibly put it there, you're almost like you just wanted to make impression for development. It costing all 200,000 now. Which one of them I can get all that 200,000?
Yeah, so let's listen to the authorities of the LTA when they spoke yesterday in an interview.
So we were wondering, and through the help of my staff, we were able to pinpoint where the problem was coming from. And that is the docking system that is right here on the beach. When we brought the internet on the 11th, it landed right here on the beach, and we were taking on a guarded tour. So we decided to explore and see how best we could fix the issue, but it was a problem. The problem was because we had an infrastructure already built on top of the cable. The cable needs to be accessed. Minimum 3 feet left, 3 feet right, 3 feet beneath, and 3 feet on top. It's in a conduit. But due to the infrastructure that was built here, the monument at the park, we know it has good social impact on our people. And we were thinking, how can we, pretty much access this? So we knew that there was no way. We had two options: to break down this entire park and make sure we have internet, or we reroute the internet, which again has significant financial implications. How we've broken down this part, the social impact. I was here just Sunday, Mr. Commissioner, and this park was crowded. We found myself more than 5,000 kids. People play soccer, play basketball, and I think it frustrates us when we think about the inclination of breaking down this park for internet. Even though internet is life, it's important, but we have to weigh both. So we approached the LTA, we approached the government of Liberia. We said, hey, this infrastructure is built here. People started asking about why CCL sat there and allowed this. We don't want to cast blame on anybody. We are a technical group. We just want to find a solution, but we noticed that a letter was sent from the CCL warning the building of this infrastructure here. Once the beach, the water comes and hits the internet, and hits the pipe, hits the rock, the cable submerges. This is doing that, so we have a problem. Let me let us know that.
We had a meeting yesterday, the market people there to go in the market. Excuse me? We show you where it is. What's the way to open after
Oh, we're making updates. You listen to him himself. They send letter to the government, right?
Yeah, officially.
And he admitted, like I said, and he admitted that the social impact is great. Yeah. He was there on Sunday, saw the kids.
So over 500.
Yeah, which was great. But they were advised it costing up 200,000. Let's go to the lines and hear from our folks this morning. You heard it for yourself. Don't say, oh, that Emmanuel talking or that Wiki said it. Let's hear from you this morning. 0775 919 919 0880 919 919. The numbers you can certainly call us on this morning to be part of the conversation as we go along this morning looking at our internet. Just imagine. Say, anyone he said one time bomb.
One time bomb.
Time bomb. That's what he used. Let's hear from this caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
More
we're ready now.
I don't want to say here.
I can't continue with you. Move away from the radio or your monitor. All songs like that. When you want to call, step aside. You don't have to be there. You won't hear yourself talking. No. So this is what now causing us to spend 200,000 of taxpayer money.
Yeah.
Because somebody was being defiant. Somebody was being stubborn. Good morning.
Good morning, with Hebrews to the email for the second and final segment.
Go ahead.
The people just asked me from the corner of Peace Island, over 540. And where would you that the Bible tell us when we're children? When the old person tell you, say, who want the Pangana, don't crack it, say, me, I'm crack it, see, sir. When you crack it, the result is left on there. You have yourself green because you are advanced. Now I have anything on them. What about good thing in life? Like I always say, do you think I'm happy to see myself like Lord? The way my life goes now, well, this and that, I'm dropping, I'm doing my business, I'm running away, I'm running. What happened in that condition? But because that I comes to how we accept it. Because the ignorance of us, many of us, people use their own personal feelings, it will affect all of us. Now, like the main sector, for me, even honestly, probably like I
will require anything. Family require anything because that man over there, you put him on it. And when you go, who feel the most? We are not over to the whole Ghana, Nigeria, one places. We're listening right here. Your next thing with your mini drink, all those things will stop. Who feel it? When you deal out there, somebody around the door and said, the first thing, they eat the make public, all the internet, all right there. But the thing now, they get all the public, they defy and build movement over that man. The next thing they made amazing, they put in the chaos should happen. Free will. There should be what? All the village. No, the one that in that with the chase the slave, the sidewalk, they chase it all the way to PSC to bring that land.
Yeah, we at least we've been able to find solution, and we do not politicize. Is they broke the monument down, but it was actually being terrible. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
There is so many people that, and I'll call you from Tower here. I forget to say thank you for the job you are doing for this country. And those that want to use the radio, you do not see the radio. We can produce that everything in this country. I can remember during Madam Eric Johnson's time, the logo went on that table and they gave us tough time to get internet in this country. When the internet is down, it's not about Wiggy, it's not about PDP, it's not about Joseph Party. It's about Liberia. Why would say everything and three politics will say? When it's wrong, it's wrong. And you are advised using this thing. You have done more harm to Liberia. But 200,000 who have done the for their God today. And we are sending them to go and use it because somebody did not listen. Everybody will give political power, political gain. And how long in this country? We need to put our political government behind and move this country power. Marketers today are politicians. They are lawyers. Everybody know their rights. They want how much in this country. Do you think for this money?
Thank you so much for being part of the conversation. Let me talk to this caller on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wiki.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is one for the calling from Kool.
You're welcome.
You know, there is old age calling from Liberia. People just misuse power. Only like when I doing one thing, this thing.
Yes.
You come and build around on the old time, they even have running out of here. You I will do that. Then they did. So I want to ask you guys something. If the only solution for all our internet was to bring that back, what would people say?
Hey.
That one you know now.
Don't try that one.
No, there's still painful for us. I think our leadership should get here. You got to think for the future. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Because some of the folks don't even know they got running around. Oh, the poor LC, they destroy it. When the man built, you haul it from the man himself. I would have told you what was happening. I went there. Now you heard it from the man. Somebody surprised, is shocked. We provide you with the necessary education and information. Start taking the wrong information out to the people. Nobody breaking PHP back. Government has the inconvenience of to certify the masses.
Yeah.
They said no. That's why they asked, are there alternatives? Because the people said the only thing was to break the now we leaving that one there. That new one will get it. We'll take the cable off because it is something already built on it. You can't take it from there. You go and spend another money again. Zero 775-919-919 the numbers. You can certainly call us on to be part of the conversation this morning as we look at the issue of our, and so now we're having, you see, all blaming our internet people here.
Yeah.
No star operating. You see how Orange operating? You see what they do? I put my data only because few people sat down and made decisions for the whole country. And the decision made affecting the masses. But they don't care. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome, sir.
This is Mr. Amos Jerry calling from Sokuna Ofi.
Go ahead, Chief.
You see, in this country, you see what the type of losses we are going through. Then who will pay that money now? Who will pay that money? Look at that, excuse me for the word. Look at that thing that happened around our lady fire school before. That area we used to go there when we were in school every Friday. We keep. You will leave our lady camp too, you will leave camp 3 British Caledonia. Every Friday go there for student hustle grant. You can't go from there without nothing. Beyond that there, beyond the airport that we call the area action, we eat beautiful area during those days. Look at which I'm a professional electrician. Brad is not a contractor. Brad is not a contractor. Why do you say Brad? What way Brad guy will take?
They extract the whole transformer.
I'll let you out. Go ahead.
They say the bread strike. The bread strike the transformer. Our people in this country.
Bro, watch the show. Yeah. Let's talk to this other caller on the line. Good morning.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Good morning, yo.
You speaking?
No, I can't do it right now.
I'm Emmanuel Smith.
Oh, Iman. How are you, sir?
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just playing the listening role on top. Somewhere in the southeastern, I'm back to town.
Okay, you working now?
Yes, so the first thing I want to correct the fellow who left the line. You know, while it is true, it is good for people to have an area, a specific area in terms of their destroy a transformer. You can just take your smartphone right now and just Google it as to whether bread can damage a transformer. And they will tell you yes, and they will give you the reason. So for the man to say you're a professional electrician and you don't know that bread can damage a transformer, then that means you need to go and do electricity over. But the issue that have to do with this park wiki, I swear to God, if our president of this country, I was going to break that entire park down. I swear to God, I want to do it. But again, the kind of leader there we have, the president, those are people that are linear, very linear. Look, the fact that those guys did not listen to advices from the beginning, and they just wasted the money because they wanted to corrupt the money, and they did those kind of things that they did there today, and we can't go on that kind of stress. Money, we can't look for money to place where we put money to go through that kind of expensive. If I was the president of this country, I will break that entire park down. I swear to God.
Are you president?
Seriously.
So
thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you. The question, can bread damage a transformer? The answer here is no. Breads do not damage transformer, but their presence and actions can disrupt power system and cause damage to transformer and other electrical equipment.
Okay, that answer is not being clear.
Yeah.
When I was a president, just as the police stated, if the park go away for good prevention, for the future for our children for tomorrow, then to say you managing it. Suppose somebody have a cancer and the cancer is eating your body and they say let one of your hands go so you can survive. But you say no, so it's like that. Because once the park is there and that particular cable that will benefit our children for us to live, and you got problem,
and we've been like cut off from the whole earth or from the world activities. It's there a goal. So the president can work for him for each occasion to say that you don't want to look in the act for him to be up in the world to say he just permission thing and expose it to the world for the people to know that that problem was from the past government. So we tell you thank you. Let you keep doing it.
Thank you. Let's talk to our callers. Good morning.
Yeah, we
Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's be frank. I think the president needs to take decisions because there's too much. Why not have who has sympathized mind? You see what I'm going to do over there. It will not be guaranteed for some time. It will just sustain for 2 after the time we have book. And not from the people, not money we generated from taxpayer money. Let the people that are the assessing if all the part of whatever go for a better future the international in the country. So you guys you have to be advocate, you have to be in front of the president, then take a decision.
But the decision already been taken now.
The president already taking a decision because they put working already. The work already started, so they park there and the monument there.
They will use the alternative route.
Yeah, so they
so there's no need for different decision now.
Because the engineer initially advised that they needed to have destroyed the monument, to demolish it. Because when it says they should have access to it, at any time it can be checked on, any problem, the technician can go to look at it. But
at times they'll even troubleshoot the line
very well
to see where the problems are. When they identify, they work on a particular area, and then they keep functioning and providing a good internet connectivity.
We all dancing happy for the park there, but we did not know that portion of the park was serving as threat to our economy, to our growth. The president are using internet.
Exactly. As we speak, there are kids that come from as far as Wheeler. They come to the PHP park, spend some hours there, because they are not even seeing some of them.
Schools outside of Monrovia, in my giving, in Bon County, sometimes they do field trip. They bring these kids to see these things. Some of them have never seen it.
Just a few days, the Salaro Corporation School System, they brought the kids, those one from kindergarten. They brought them for a field trip. They visited the PHP park, showed them the monument and all of that. The park is important and the internet is important. They have advised that they use the alternative route to redirect the cable so the process is on, where you found the digging process on as we speak. So there's no need now to demolish the entire park, no. But the wisdom of the president have deemed it necessary that they at least redirect the cable so as to have recreation site for the kids. That is fair enough. So nothing else to be done, but let's see how bad. But the internet is very important. I cannot go out of internet whole day. I don't even. You gotta check your emails. You gotta go to WhatsApp. You gotta go to other social media platforms to ascertain some of the facts surrounding pieces of information pumping out every moment of the day. And, you can Google anything. To have a very effective Google system right now, you will have a strong internet system. Just in few seconds ago, when a question was asked, I Google it and information. When we do not have internet connectivity, you know what will happen? We'll be sitting here and nothing. And some of us have engaged ourselves with the internet that every minute we must check internet, every second we must check internet, and we have really addicted ourselves to internet and working out. There are people sitting at their respective homes. They are working on the internet.
Yeah, you got folks who working from home. Some people, they are not well, so they will stay home. They're on the computer, replying to some emails coming in or sending mails. And because of the internet right now, the volume of things that we can even send. It's different than before. Then now you can send a volume of 5 gigabyte document. Easily will go. You send it to somebody, messenger or WhatsApp and all of these things. But before you would not have that easy access or affordable enough and cheap.
The internet, it informs, it educates, it entertains,
it
motivates you. It also discourages you. There are a lot of things on the internet. For example, you sit at home, you are, stressful. You can go to and play the latest music. Some of the music went all the way like the Bob Marley and all of the old record songs.
Let's talk to this caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, we get this in my state.
You're welcome, sir.
That man, I said I should go back to the Yadeva school. Let you go to the Lone Star head office and plug in on the MS. I wonder who you play with there. Why you Lone Star? You think I can speak Brahma? I speak with practical knowledge. I come from Morocco to come speak Brahma.
All right, thank you. We understand now. Then leave it.
The research, we did it and we saw the answer. So that's, let's just leave it as it is right now.
Yeah, so you see, sometimes we have to be mindful and take advice. Who wants not to see development? These places we're not around today, we have the opportunity now to start taking our kids there.
Mm-hmm.
See, we're taking our kids to these places, they've seen some of these things. And we are here. We need to take into consideration some of these things and take some of the things other day. 0775-919-919, are the numbers you can call us on to be part of the conversation this morning. Wherever you are, we say join the conversation. We've got less time to go, but we are certainly here this wonderful, wonderful day. Folks, let's talk to this caller on the line. Good morning.
Hello,
yeah, good morning. Go ahead.
This is Melvin calling from
Melvin, go ahead.
Which part you guys are talking about?
The PHP pack, the unification pack.
Oh, okay. So there's no way that the people can pass all the breakdown of the part?
No, I mean you've been listening. The people feeling funny or not me, but the engineers suggested they needed to have broken the monument, and the president and the LTA post, they asked for water. There's an alternative other than breaking that thing down. So they are now working, they're rerouting the cable. So they are not breaking it down, but we're going to spend $200,000. We're only saying the people were advised not to build the monument over the internet server there. But they defied it and they did it.
Okay. Thank you for your answer.
Good morning.
Hello?
You're welcome.
Yes, it's Chubba. Oh, sorry.
Be careful, one is in big and call.
My president situation again, you know.
You already there?
Yeah, you already there. I mean, imagine.
0775-919-919, 080-919-919 are the numbers you can certainly call us on this morning. And certainly, oh God, in a couple of minutes, call it a day. Wrap up to be back here Friday for the weekend presentation of the morning ride. That promises to be nice, entertaining, educated as well. But, so I'm great. I said that. I'm breaking it, yeah? Good morning. Yeah, go ahead. Why are you learning to be doing kind of things? You're in a noise, you want the radio on, and you expect us to keep you on the line. You see, man, that's the reason I don't wear headphones.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel for some of you guys who normally wear the headphones.
Yeah, you're right. I really feel in the umpa.
They don't even understand that doing these things now necessary. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning. Good morning.
My attention has been drawn to the airport issue. Yeah, I can more 2023 to make campaign time. I'm a surveyor. I work on a long way now. I saw Ginger and all that. So, to my office supplying for the all the big experience. Então, eu olhar every porque eu pude lá só para eu olhar o girl and all when the top sushi the light or the so our consumer.
Thank you. Yeah. But the break can actually damage it. It can actually.
Yeah, it got a part to play.
The plane say the break can also damage it as well, and it can cause life to lost. So just stop making fun of the thing. It's a reality. But the issue of the dump site surrounding that airport, and there where the issue is.
Man, I'm sure I also care them where care go to the but saying got dump site whatever. They give way to dumping site.
Yeah.
While the other one, others are there. They don't believe that would pay. What you do?
And this is the very same airport that do not have a shelter for anyone who have gone to await their family members at the airport. I was there sometime last year when heavy rain fell, and Liberians were seen standing on an umbrella. All outside, nowhere else you could go. This same airport. Imagine. And when you, as long as there's huge stockpile of dirt around the airport, understand the issue of open defecation is a normal thing. It's a normal thing for people to use, because when you do not have area for people to even stand when there's rain to await their family members arriving from other countries, no bathroom for
and our graphic now technical men behind the camera side, any plane this weekend to go home there because it passing other than always around because the place so bushy.
Yeah, all you get.
I'll be expecting him because he will use my route to go. So I'll wait for my piece.
Imagine it was just a few days, they even watch the fence.
Then over you gotta tell them friend before they do it.
They just watch the fence a few days. And they can't even design the fence a bit to make it more attractive.
No, that fence man. The eye is still looking and will be there the darkness comes.
And the brake fence, the brakes, it's not all around the airport.
No.
There are half of the area are wire fence there.
Let me make you understand.
The shortcut going to the child visa.
Let me make you understand. That airport, when you look at the airport in totality, the airport is not completed.
No, yes, I agree.
But I'm sure the airport is not completed. For the day that airport constructed up to this time, that airport still yet to be completed.
They ask those authorities of the airport, they ask them, is our airport a modern airport? They said no.
Yeah, they answer me to look at a question.
It's an old airport. And in fact, they are
going let even for I go to work more than any money.
Thank you so much, folks.
Okay, that's how we go home. Have a wonderful time. We keep brought Emmanuel Gadigeto presentation. Many thanks to Sakano who will be behind the camera producing all of the sounds and video.
From the Supreme Court, the court has not ruled yet. The court has reserved ruling. But again, consistently during the process, the court has insisted that we must follow the law. And the law is simple.